Welcome back to Lost Magic. Last time we defeated the last of the dragons and completed our collection of funny little boys. So we got like all of them here, I think. Yeah, Hydro, Gale, Flare, Earth, Shine, Shadow. Yeah, so man, look at that, so cool. We're going to be taking Flare Dragon, Dogbox, and Wraith into this level as we begin our climb of the Twisted One Castle to defeat the ultimate evil. Boom. Now, Isaac, unleash the power of the Trio Rune and smash. Sorry, I'm trying to put a timer up. Smash the Diva of the Twilight's barrier. Okay. I, Isaac, child of the Bishop of the White Knight, am multitasking, putting on a timer so that I can keep track of things. Master of all lost magic, wielder of the new Sage's Wand. That's not the stopwatch. The Wand of Hope. I command it. I order it. Barrier of the Ancient Wands. Smash the thing. And the entrance to the castle is opened. Are you ready, Isaac? I am. Alright. This is going to be the first level of the three climbs to the boss here. We have to make haste to the exit. We start up here, and we are attempting to get over here. So we're just going to do a quick C, swirl, and then swirl, and we're going to bring all our boys here. That makes it a bit. Oh, I didn't have him capture that spot up there. This just makes it a bit easier for us to. Hey, bit easier for us to kill things a bit like faster. Yeah, and it's a good strategy. Good strategy. Look at me. Look at me. Got all the big plans. This level does have some new monsters that we haven't seen before, so we're gonna just capture them for fun. We have their melee and range is the big difference. These ones are, I think, ranged. Okay, so we're gonna try to hurry up because I've wasted a bit of time. Hey, oh, these guys kill very fast if you accidentally. Isaac, can I get you to just do anything useful for me here? They're not very tanky, so we could kind of just burst through them with just explosive magic. Hey, come on, come on. These range ones are, like the Griffins and the Phoenixes, pretty annoying to try to catch, because they will just... Oh, come on, run back. Hey, no, no. Got him. Cool, we don't have to worry about that. We got a minute to get to the exit. So we're gonna just quickly top off everyone. And we're gonna try to burst through this with just some real rapid-fire explosive magic. We have a minute. Do I risk it? I'm gonna risk it. Alright, I'm gonna have the boys attempt to break through here, just in case this doesn't work. I think this is close enough to reach. It is. Oh. So we're just gonna... There we go. Alright, that was silly. I would like to make haste towards the exit now, please. Please. There we go, into the level. I don't. That was very finicky there. It was just not enjoying me attempting to just bypass the area. But oh well. It gets us the treasure. That gets us the 2 monsters, which we probably won't use unless they're cheap. Life Bracelet 3. Nobody cares. And Divider. Yeah, that's a 6 cost. It's 152 and 1000 HP. 2 of them, it flies, it cannot capture. And it's a 6 cost. That's a lot. That's more expensive than a dragon. And the dragons, I feel like the dragons are, while they're on a bit on the slow side, which actually, I'm gonna give them boots. Because it's annoying how slow they are. I would rather them be able to keep up. Yeah, I prefer the dragon. It captures. I like the capturing. Oh well. So that's the first step up the castle. Next step. Let's go. I believe this is this is another sprint to the exit level. There's nothing really new here besides respawning boys. So we want to pretty much like, these guys are normal types, so it doesn't matter what magic we use. We're gonna just do a big explosion, try to wipe them out and push forward. The faster we can get forward. Faster we can get forward, I mean, that's just the goal. Boys, your father is being attacked here. There's a lot of damage right now. Come on, dragon. I am being just... Oh, I accidentally walked forward because I grabbed everybody. This is a wipe. Nah, we're just gonna say no to this level. Sure. We're just gonna say no. Alright. Whatever, I guess. We're at the last level. This is the Diva of Twilight. It's... Well... Yeah. Let's go. A Diva of the Twilight.
So you made it all the way here. I admit your magic, or at least your determination, is impressive. Creating a new wand was also something of a surprise. But so what? What is a single wand going to achieve? You think it has the power to stop me?
Seneca, I am here to save you. You cannot control your own power. You've lost sight of yourself. Don't you understand why the Creator divided his power in the first place? Power too great only brings misfortune to the wielder and all around them.
My foolish sister, why can't you see humans are the ones who bring the misfortune? As long as humans persist, the chain of unhappiness will never break. They must all die. I still love you, my sister. Tell me, why do you protect them so fiercely? Trista, I still love you so much. I chose the path of a sage so that you may live freely, and yet...
Sister!
Urzik, you have stolen my sister away from me, haven't you? I have everything, all the power, and yet I still cannot find peace of mind. Why does it elude me? You must die.
Trista, get back. Leave this to me. Please, save my sister. I will, I promise, Trista. And we're into the final boss. Of this route, at least. Okay. Let's get bearings. There are no spawn points. It is just a straight boss fight with the Diva of Twilight. I mean, oh, mines, mines. Oh, she's got a minefield. I mean, it's not a straight boss fight. That would be too. Oh no! Oh, she used living bomb. She's able to use all the crazy tricks we have. And she can make clones. No, dogs, no. Oh, that's a really smart. Oh wow, she used we used it before. It was a spell that made it so the things that are hit are unable to be controlled. And she used that to prevent us from using our dragon. Not dragon, our dog boxes. But as long as we have all of this mana here, we should be able to just chase her down and get her. Is she not going to... Is there a phase 2 or
Curse you! How can you hurt me with that puny wand? How? This is impossible. This is impossible. This is impossible. I cannot accept it. Impossible. I rule you all. I am the creator of a new era. Come then, monsters, heed my call. Use your hatred as fuel and let us crush this road to the smithereens.
Well, thank God that wasn't the end. That wasn't the end of the fight. Because, that was rather pathetic. Yeah, okay, cool. Phase 2, but now she has monsters. Are there monster respawn points? It's the... Yeah, okay, there are. Each spot has a respawn point. Okay, that's fun. This is gonna be a lot of just clearing out monsters. Oh. I just gotta use a scatter shot. No, don't go too far away. If we go too far away, then they'll just respawn. We need to just right here. Cool. Die, please. Luckily, she's not harassing us too much here. Too badly. Oh, hey. No, please don't respawn before he gets there. Awesome. Oh no, dog box, no. This is really a level where if your monsters die, you lose respawn blockers. And that's honestly, that's the worst part. That's the worst fate. Because there are... Do I have enough to like block every respawn point? I have 2, 3, 1. I have 6 people. There are, from the looks of it, 6 spots. It doesn't help that when she teleports around, she'll probably like convince some of my boys to chase her, and I don't like that. My boys are good young boys. They aren't tempted by any vixens, and I don't like them being tempted by those vixens. They're good boys. Oh, this guy's just dying. We're gonna go this way. Also, she's just healing. Let's go get the next boy. I assume this will be like the other levels where if I attack her, like they'll just send things at me until I die. Which is never fun. Can you just die, please? Oh. And we'll just top him off. Please, please die. Alright. I should have casted the 3 version. She keeps casting poison on me, which honestly, a little rude. Oh. Oh no, don't put me to sleep. Don't. What are you doing? That's rude. Fire spin, I know that spell. Your teleport means nothing when you do it right next to me. Ow. She... Okay, no, alright. Every other sage so far has just insta-cast spammed heal the moment they got down to, like, half HP. And she didn't cast a heal spell on herself once. What is... Why? Why?
Impossible! Impossible! No, no, no! I have the power of the Creator! He who made everything! How can a mere human defeat me? How? How?
Children eventually surpass their parents, sister. Human power has now surpassed that of the old Creator. Only one could say it is only natural. We humans have relied too much on the power left to us by the Creator. Indeed. Thousands of years since the death of the Creator, we are finally standing alone. I hope it's just not too late.
You think you could do such a thing? Cut yourself off from your Creator?
I won't accept it.
Never. No. No, Seneca.
Trista, the castle is coming down. We have to get out of here. Sister! The monsters vanished along with the Wand Castle. The Diva of Twilight was saved at the last minute by the magic of Trista. Once recovered, she was again Trista's beautiful sister. Perhaps it was the ghost of the Creator, dead for thousands of years, that we finally defeated. The gift of magic, left by our Creator, was gone. Now mankind would truly stand alone. But hope endured, and hope became new magic. These are really fast, by the way. It was time for my generation to take up the burden handed to us by our parents. Barely any time. Isaac, thank you so much. Even without the 6 powers, people will be able to live full lives. Holy shit, this slaps! What is this song? But long the magic hope, the magic brave fought for. So in a way, magic isn't really gone. Even though we can't control the wind anymore, we remain just as free. Trista smiled sadly as she spoke. Oh my god, this song. Without magic, the sages lost all of their power. But even so, they discovered a new sense of freedom. I barely have time to appreciate it because this released from the duty handed down through the ages. I barely have time to finish the text because Leonard, Trista journeyed with them. She looked sad when I said that, but I believe that one day he will show his face again. I like this. My father hurt so badly in the battle with the Diva of the Twilight, slowly recovered. Thanks to the warm, loving care of my mother. There's proof that even without magic, heelish people have the power to live on. The magic we have left in our world. Perhaps that is what gives life its eternal radiance, even in a world without magic. The end. Yep. That last fight was kind of, Welp. Wow, it just backed the... Okay, so, Huh. I I would be lying if I said I wasn't kind of disappointed in that last fight. Yeah, and I never beat this. That was my first time. I've never beat this game. I played this game when I was younger, um, and I got to the second um go around when you fight the sages for the second time all again, and I was too dumb of a kid to figure out how to beat it because I just didn't realize how just absolutely strong the monsters are if used correctly, and how they can just decimate a sage if you buff their attack. And also, as a dumb kid, I did only fire magic, so again, nothing changes. But this time, I realized I can use other skills to compensate when fire magic isn't the answer. Which the only time that's the case is against fire-based enemies. But yeah, no, I'd never seen the final boss of this game until now, and just oh geez. So here's the big problem I have. I gotta say this now because it's a design issue I have because the game acts like it's gonna lead up to this and then it doesn't. Is the game, every area, every battle, the enemies all share the same type. Like, I'm pretty sure that's the case for every single battle. There's never two different types of enemies in a battle, like fire and earth or wind and earth and stuff like that. So you would imagine when going into the final area, which is the Tower of Balance, or the Wand Creation Tower, which is the tower created by every single wand besides the Wand of Hope, you would think they would just take all the types and all the enemies and squish them together and make it so I can't just spam fire. I have to use wind here and water here and fire here and then an earth spell here because I wouldn't be able to kill certain enemies with just fire because they're fire based, and I'd have to swap it up and all that stuff. And just no, the enemies in the last area are normal type enemies, which aren't, weak to anything, but they're not resistant to anything, which in the end just says to me, hey, just draw the funny upper carrot thing, draw the fire symbol, just shoot it. Which I mean I use mostly fire only because I can cast it the fastest, and against a lot of enemies, and by a lot of enemies I mean the sages that spam healing themselves, I play in a way of I cast faster than they can heal themselves is what I try to go for, and just yeah. I will say that was the light path, which is the path that does allow us to have tier 3 magic and triple runes and the dragon enemies and box dog. So maybe that's why the last boss was kind of a pushover and easy. I think maybe the boss was just a pushover and easy, but maybe it was just like we were just strong. But like I don't know. I think the dark path will prove differently because the good path had like, I want to say it's like 15 to 20 more battles than the dark path has. So while we could do New Game Plus and then I could just loop back around in my free time to the split and then do Dark Path on a New Game Plus, which would allow us to have all the runes and the triple casting and all our strong monsters, I feel like that wouldn't be doing it justice. So I'll be doing the Dark Path from that save file originally where I had the split, and we will do it with what we had back then, which is a little sad because I'll miss all our boys. But that should prove to be a bit more difficult, I hope. I don't know, honestly. When it comes to tier 3 runes, I didn't really use them. Besides for triple casting Gather and Flood, I didn't really use like the tier. I didn't use tier 3 fire a lot because the dragon just didn't do a lot of damage just from the looks of it. Because if it hit an enemy multiple times, it would do good damage, but it hits each enemy once, and it didn't do a lot of damage in doing that. And then tier 3 wind was teleport. I used that a lot, I guess. So that one was useful, just for cheesing and skipping things. Tier 3 water, that was freeze. That was freeze. And that could have actually been useful if I had remembered that. I could see some use for that. Maybe. I don't remember if you can hit things that are frozen. I think you can. Tier 3 dark was poison. I used that against Daddy, Father Almighty. I'm pretty sure I used that against him because since he's light magic, since while all sages do have like basic of the other magics, they do tend to favor the tier 3 and tier 2 versions of their respective element. And he was buffing and getting rid of debuffs and stuff on him and all that stuff. So I remember using poison in that fight to just cheese him into not healing himself because he was too busy trying to remove poison. Tier 3 earth was... what was it? Wasn't it like a weird rock fall move? I think it was like rocks falling. I never used earth magic. Who cares? But earth magic's just... it's like the hardest one to level up because for the longest time, initially, your only earth spell is a wall. Unless you want to cast Fire 1, Earth 1. Then you have an earth spell and that counts. But, like, it's a lot more extra work than just casting, Fire 1. And like you could use wind in any combat. You can use water in any combat. You can use dark in any combat, light in any combat. You don't use earth in every combat, which kind of sucks because then your earth magic sucks. And then light 3 was, I think, the cures all debuffs, I think. Yeah, no, okay, so we won't have we used a couple tier 3 ruins, but it shouldn't be a big deal. I'm not sure yet if I'm going to immediately do the dark route, the dark path, right after this episode. I've been thinking about taking a small break from Lost Magic to do a different game. It's a short game, so it will be like, honestly, I think the game will be around 14 to 15 episodes, I think. I don't think it will be that long. So I've been considering doing that, and then after that, I will go back and finish the dark route so that we can put a bow on Lost Magic and say, ooh, there's Lost Magic. Yeah. I'm trying to see if I can get things to line up to where we finish all the current games that I want to play and record and finish right when the new Paper Mario Origami Kingdom games comes out, because I'm a huge fan of I love Paper Mario. I especially love Color. I love Color Splash. It's not my favorite of the Paper Mario games. I feel like that should be a very like obvious thing. It just 1 and 2 are just so much better than Color Splash. But Color Splash has this sense of humor that just, it puts a smile on my face. I love that game's humor. It's just such a shame that it has this gameplay that's just not the greatest. So I do eventually plan to go back and play that one, but I want to play Origami Kingdom when it comes out because it's the new fresh hotness. And also the game has the humor that I like from Color Splash. And hopefully, from what I've seen so far, possibly an actual gameplay system that is at least more enjoyable than press color on boot and then press A like 10 times and then miss all 10 times because you suck. That was a long roundabout rant about a lot of stuff. yeah, cool. We're just gonna end the episode here. Next time, we just next time on Lost Magic we do the Dark Route, but that may not be the next time. So possibly see you soon in Lost Magic, maybe somewhere else. Bye bye.